gang. What is up, everybody? It's your boy Shazwi, and welcome back to another video, Shazwi gang. Yeah, how is everybody doing? I'm doing all right. If you're new to this channel and you're clicking on me for the very first time, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn that post notification button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, with that being said, let's get straight into today's content. Let's get everybody celebrate good times. Come on. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. Woo-hoo. Oh my gosh, you guys already know the title of this video. You know what I'm going to talk about. So before I get into my reaction to the results of the election, I first of all want to say I'm so sorry that I haven't filmed in a while. It's been over a week now because I filmed last week Wednesday and the whole week and a few days passed. But it's okay. You all already know, I already explained, like, I have my own life. I'm a senior and I have things going on. But it's always a great time whenever I come film for you guys. Anyway, so you can tell that I'm super happy today. I'm always happy, but I'm like, you already know I'm extra happy today. The world is celebrating, half of this country is celebrating President-elect Joe Biden and Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. Congratulations sincerely from a young man from Zimbabwe who is currently residing in the United States as an international student. I feel so proud. This isn't just something that pleases people within America. Literally, people the world over have been paying attention to the results of this election. And that just speaks to the power of America, how influential it is on the global stage. Now, of course, it's easy for me to say that being that I am in America right now, and obviously, like, I can't ignore what's happening because I'm literally where the stuff is happening. But even if you're in other countries, whether in Zimbabwe or Austria or Australia or Bangladesh, you know, you are seeing what's happening. And, you know, I just couldn't be more proud of, it's not even just Biden winning, it's really, I'm just more excited because Kamala, we have a female vice president, and she is a woman of color. She is black and Indian, okay? Daughter of a black Jamaican man and an Indian woman who are immigrants. She is literally the American dream. She is literally an example of what it means to work hard and put your dreams and aspirations into something, and you can absolutely achieve anything you want to be. You know, this win is so important for all the young people out there, all the teenagers and, you know, children who aren't white, but, you know, have dreams and things that they want to accomplish. People who come from marginalized groups, people who may be LGBT, who, etc., like, come from backgrounds that would make for someone who has disadvantages in life. You know what I mean? Or, you know, just poverty, whatever it is. And that's not to say white people don't experience, you know, marginalizations and stuff like that. But you know what I'm trying to say, that this really is a big statement, and America made the right decision. And if you're a Trump supporter right now who is really pissed off, if you want to unsubscribe because I'm a, you know, liberal and I'm someone who supports the Democratic Party this election season and 100% was behind Biden from the very beginning, you know, well, not from the very beginning. Initially, I did want either Warren, Buttigieg, or like Sanders, but, you know, you know, as soon as I found out Biden won, I was like with him. I was gonna vote blue and like support blue all the way. I didn't vote. I'm not eligible, but I voted in my heart. So yeah, so if you're a Trump supporter right now and you're upset or angry, you feel defeated, just know that, as Biden said, this is not the red and blue states of America. This is the United States of America. We are all one people inhabiting the same space, the same planet, and whatever decisions that are made by the president, they don't just affect certain groups of people, they affect all of us in some way, in some form. Now, I know a lot of people still choose not to vote even though they're eligible because they feel it doesn't affect them, nothing's gonna change. You know, you have privilege that allows you to not feel the effects of decisions made by the Senate or the president or whatever, but these decisions do affect you in some way. They just are more, the effects of them are more visible in some people than others. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into more of that. I'm just happy today. I'm celebrating, and I just want to acknowledge that this is not the end. There's still more work that needs to be done, and I know Kamala and Joe are ready to undertake the work that needs to be done. Let's get into that. So I wanted to also talk about like why I think Biden and Kamala won. You know, why I think they were able to pull through this time. So let's go back to 2016 when Hillary Clinton lost against Donald Trump, right? So, you know, Trump came in very energetic. You know, he energized his base. He was like, make America great again. These are the things that I want to do. He said things that his supporters wanted to hear. Trump came in like a lightning bolt. He just came in and he reawakened something, or just brought life to a lot of people. And I'm not trying to defend him or say I support him or anything, but I'm just acknowledging that you can't deny Trump's influence. And even just looking at how many people still voted for him this time around and how many states he won, it's clear to you that there's still a huge support for Donald Trump and the Republican Party in general. You know what? I mean, you know what I mean? And even though Clinton won the popular vote, the reason, as some people have said, that she lost the election was because she focused on beating Trump but didn't focus on really energizing Democrats and energizing people. She didn't travel enough. And also a lot of people just hated Clinton and didn't like her. Even back then, I didn't really like Clinton. You know what I mean? I wasn't supporting her. I actually, ironically, initially supported Trump. And I wasn't even in America. I didn't even know much about like Trump as a politician, but the reason why I thought he would be better was because some people said he would just be another Obama. Not that another Obama would be bad, but like basically the media and like other people, you know, whispered in my ear and told me a bunch of things, and it felt like a decision was made for me, and I just went along with what other people were saying when I literally did not know what I was talking about. Anyway, so 4 years have passed, right? And then we have this election. So obviously, because a lot of people don't like Trump, him as a president is horrible, including me, we were like, I'm so excited for 2020. I'm so ready to see how this election is going to go, who's going to beat him, because we want someone to beat him. Now, when it came to who was going to beat Donald Trump, did I really care who was going to do it? No, I just wanted him to lose the election, period. That's what I wanted. In fact, I remember last year in 2019, when I filmed the Mississippi Coast video, where I went with one of my best friends and visited his place on the coast, which was an amazing trip. I remember when I was there on the beach, I saw this truck, this Trump 2020 like van, you know, that was really like campaigning, and that was like over a year ago. So it's just like, I was like, no to that. Biden 2020 or like whatever Democrat 2020, like, right? So yeah, and you know, with this election, even though the person who I wanted to win the Democratic primaries didn't go through, I still nonetheless was gonna support Biden. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about was just basically, as I said before, just the reasons why I think he was able to pull through, you know, with Kamala. Number one, Biden, you know, is a moderate. You know what I mean? I mean, his policies aren't necessarily moderate policies, but he comes off as a moderate. And a lot of people love moderates. Moderates tend to do very well in elections. The last time we saw a moderate was Bill Clinton. You know, I think he was someone who was definitely a moderate. That's why he was able to win a lot of like what you consider the red states today. He won Georgia. He won I'm not sure if he won Florida, but he won a lot of places, and he generally had a high approval rating during his term and his terms. And so, you know, I think that's what really helped with Biden was the fact that he is a moderate and also he's a white man. And white men always, you know, are the ones who have won elections as presidents, you know, and so I think that's what really helped push, you know, his popularity, was that he's not someone who comes off as radical or like, he's very simple, he's very chilled, you know, he is very quick to listen, slow to speak. And so I think with that whole Grandpa Joe vibe that he gives off, a lot of people were comfortable voting for him because they're like, you know, he seems safe. Like, voting for him is fine. Like, he's cool. And also he was with Obama too, so it's like, okay, I trust him. Like, it's fine. Then the next reason why I think, you know, Biden was able to win was because the endorsements. That's the biggest thing. in every presidential election, whatever part of the world, you always need endorsements. Endorsements are what get people excited for you. Endorsements show how popular you can be. They get new voters to come to your side. And this election season was like no exception. Like we saw with number one in Arizona. So Arizona, Trump won it in 2016, right? This year, Biden won it. And that was because of, I believe, the McCain family. So Senator John McCain was, really close friends with Obama, and his wife, now widow, Cindy McCain, she earlier this year, pledged her support and endorsement of Joe Biden. And I think that's what really pushed and helped him to win Arizona. Another one is Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams is incredible. For those of you who don't know her, she is from Georgia, and she ran for governor of Georgia about last year or so. And even though she lost to Brian Kemp, she didn't let that stop her. She's all about voter suppression and making sure that people get to vote and fixing issues in Georgia, especially targeting like Black and the African American communities. And she actually registered close to or about 800,000 new voters in Georgia, which helped Georgia become a battleground state and turn blue. So that, and also countless other endorsements from celebrities like Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, multiple celebrities coming through, Ariana Grande, a bunch of people came through, and obviously all these celebrities have big, like fan bases. So I thought, that was really helpful. Endorsements from, and then obviously the most important one of all, endorsement from the Obamas. Biden was the vice president under Obama, and so if it weren't for him having that history of already being in politics, especially being with Obama, I don't think he would have even been able to win the Democratic primaries. I think Sanders would have won that. So because Biden has been an ally of the African American community for decades, he's been doing politics, and also he's worked with Obama, who is the first Black president, that really, really helped push him forward. Other reasons why I think he won was just the amount of people that I guess were just anti-Trump and also switched sides. I mean, earlier this year, or like late last year, I found out there's a group called Republicans Against Trump, and they definitely mobilized this year a lot. Republicans who did not like Trump at all and voted for Biden. So we have a lot of people who in 2016 switched over to the blue this year, and a lot of people are like, no, I'm not voting according to party, I'm voting according to who I feel is going to make America the best that it can be and work for all people, etc. Even for me, I don't identify as a Democrat or a Republican. I don't. Even when I'm in Zimbabwe, I don't identify as ZANU-PF or MDC. I identify as who I think will be the best candidate. I identify for as someone who wants positive change. So for me, I'm just liberal. Like, ideologically, I'm a liberal person, but you can be a Republican, be liberal. You can be Democrat and be liberal. You can be whatever. I just want change, and I just want things to be great for everybody. Even in my heart right now, I don't feel any hatred or anything towards like Trump supporters other than I told you so in your face, bitch. But like, even though there's that whole competitive sort of nature of it, I don't feel anything negative towards them. All I just really want is safety. I want peace. I want us to move on and work together to just make things better, to like finally get rid of this virus and have fun and do what we need to do. You know what I mean? So if you're a Trump supporter, again, I beg you, give Biden a chance. We gave your president a chance. We didn't protest or try to file lawsuits when he won, so I'm pretty sure you can give us the same energy years later. For once, don't be a hypocrite, okay? Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video. Please feel free to share it as well. I love you guys so much. Again, Biden 2020, amen. Praise God. I prayed about this. Hallelujah. Love you guys so much. Bye.